Having grown up in the church, the offering plate was passed around every week, obviously, and my parents would always give us $1 or some quarters to toss in. So that just teaches kids from a young age the importance of giving, not necessarily knowing what that is going toward.
At Augustana, I guess I've always looked at giving as the right thing to do.
It feels really good to give to Augustana, to know that the dollars that we're giving are going directly into a worthwhile ministry.
Kind of sometimes starts as an obligation. Like, yes, I want to be invested in my church, and yes, I want to be invested in these ministries. But then once you actually start to contribute, it becomes a priority because we see the long-term outcomes that that's going to breed for Augustana and also for our kids. I want to set the same expectations and the same example that my parents set for us. And I know that with my parents, they went through different times and ebbs and flows in their lives, and their giving levels shifted based on that. So I don't ever feel bad about what we give, but I also feel really good when we can give more, and it makes me feel good.
Some people have said, oh, you give because it makes you feel good. But I always say that I give because it's not only the right thing to do, it has a positive effect on other people and other organizations.
The support that we've received from Augustana over the years has just been tremendous. We have volunteers that come from Augustana on a regular basis that means so much to us. The financial support has been outstanding and incredibly generous. We're so grateful for that. And then the food drives that the congregation has done, and the beans and rice breakdown, those have meant so much to us. Again, we cannot do what we do here to meet people's needs for that nutritious food without the support from congregations like Augustana.
We couldn't achieve the impact we achieve without the investment of time of our volunteer base. And so we have a number of volunteers from your congregation who come in and volunteer once a week or sometimes once a month. And then we have people who come in as groups and do a big group impact project, maybe in our gardens or in our warehouse sorting food. And all of that is a part of the bigger picture that helps us to come together to have the impact we have.
For Laura and I both, our interests are a little bit diverse. We both believe in the same things and the same things that a church should be offering to the community at large in the area, in the neighborhood. And we feel like Augustana contributes to every portion of the community. And so the God's work our hands, getting out and getting to the families in need, and seeing that the services are provided there, and the music ministry here as a musician and somebody who cares about that so much, it's easy for us to decide to contribute, and it makes tithing a simple decision for the family. It's easy.
I think growing up in Augustana and the example that so many set for me as far as giving goes helped me find my career path and helped me really see that the public sector and the nonprofit sector have a huge impact on the well-being of our communities, and Augustana is a large part of that in the Metro Denver area and outside of the Metro Denver area because of the involvement we have with the ELCA and Metro Caring and all of the wonderful community partners that we work with.
Your contributions, believe it or not, help you get more involved. And you're not just your time and your energy, but even your financial contributions. I think back many, many years ago to my parents, the 2 checks that you always knew they wrote at the beginning of every month was their mortgage, and the second one was to Augustana.
When you talk about fundraising and you look at it from a purely financial standpoint, it can be very black and white and can be very mundane. Yes, we have to do general operating to keep the lights on and to keep the people paid and to make sure, the people are the product that we're providing in a church. So it's essential that we pay salaries and that we keep our lights on and welcome all in. But when you look at what your giving does outside of the walls of Augustana, I think that's what really can make people see that they are a part of something bigger than themselves, and they're a part of something bigger than that monthly donation they're giving, and part of something that's really moving the needle and changing people's lives and doing what Christ asks us to do and living His word through our giving.
The continued support we get from Augustana and our other faith-based partners, again, is just so important, so vital to us being being able to carry out our mission. You know, the good news is Metro Caring's been around for 45 years. We've evolved, we've grown. The bad news is that organizations like Metro Caring are still needed in our community to meet people's basic human needs, like the right to nutritious, healthy food. But with the generous support from congregations like Augustana, we're able to meet those needs and have a positive, direct impact on our community.
How do you live your faith after you leave the door? Taking something with you every Sunday, you're always going to find several things, but usually taking one thing with you always seems to help you carry you through the whole week.
Our family gives to Augustana, and we hope that our giving inspires others to give to the congregation, and just know that you're a part of something greater when you do give to Augustana.
I firmly believe in all of the ministry programs here at Augustana. I believe they're spiritually based. I believe that they're biblically based. I believe that every penny invested in the ministry here is going to be spent doing God's work.